Mindful Minimalist. I make videos about minimalism, mental health, and mindful parenting. Today I'm here to give you a minimalist hack. Today we're focusing on coffee, specifically French press. So why on earth am I not holding a French press? Why am I holding a glass measuring cup? So I was having a conversation with one of my friends the other day, and we were talking about how I make my coffee using a French press. And I was obsessing for the longest time whenever I was deciding which French press I was going to buy. And I spent, like, seriously, weeks trying to decide which kettle I was going to buy. Like, I was researching every single kettle, trying to find the prettiest one that was going to be the best. Did I want electric? Did I want stovetop? Anyhow, I ended up not getting a kettle. I got that glass thing. Seriously, all it is a glass measuring cup. You get it at Walmart, probably even Dollar General, wherever you want to go. It's a 2-cup one. Anyhow, just glass, whatever. Microwave safe. That's going to be important. So instead of using a kettle to heat up my water, please don't hate me. Don't cringe. I heat my water up in the microwave. I know, it's breaking all the rules. But that means that I didn't have to buy an expensive kettle, and it didn't have to take up a ton of extra space on my counter or in a shelf. So what I did is I opted to buy this glass measuring cup, and I can use it for other purposes, like when I'm cooking, measuring flour, things like that. You can't use a kettle for that, people. So it's a multi-purpose item, which is a wonderful thing when you are a minimalist. So you can use it for multiple things, takes up less space, and it's glass, so it's going to be really, really durable. So hopefully it will last a long time unless the toddler gets a hold of it. So all I simply do to make my coffee in the mornings is fill it up to wherever I want to. Usually I fill it up all the way to the 2-cup line right there whenever I'm making a really big cup of coffee. And then I pop it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. It does get to be just about boiling at that point, so you might have to do it a little bit lower. And then put my coffee grounds in my French press, pour the hot water over it just as if it were a kettle. Boom. Easy peasy. You have coffee without a kettle. Funny story. Okay, I'm totally gonna rat out my friend here. I won't say her name though because I love her. So she was telling me that she had lived with her mom and her dad when she was growing up, and they had always made hot chocolate using a kettle. So whenever she had moved out with her husband after getting married, she wanted to make hot chocolate one day, but she didn't have a kettle, and she was like, oh man, I really want hot chocolate, but I can't make any because we don't have a kettle. She didn't want to go to the store and buy a kettle just for hot chocolate. So she was like, oh, talking to her husband, I guess I can't have hot chocolate anymore. And he was like, you can just make it in the microwave. And she was just totally mind blown at the fact that she could just heat up water in the microwave to make her hot chocolate with. And it's just it seems like a rule breaker, but why not? Just because things have always been that way doesn't mean you have to do them that way. And that's kind of how I feel about my handy dandy little measuring cup. Just because it's not the traditional way of heating your water with a French press doesn't mean that it's wrong. So it may not be the fanciest, it may not be the classiest, but it works, people. There's your minimalist tip for today. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.